Good morning, everyone. My name is Felibinda Muhammad RIZAL alias MAJUDI with note matrix FT25160-167. We from the group 5 and tutorial 17.
Hi, my name is Ijat. My matric number is FT25110035.
Hi, my name is Awang Muhammad Azrik Naufal, but people call me Arik. My matrix number is FT25110011.
Hello everyone, my name is Eva Edrani Dut alias Samuel with matrix number FT25106-165.
Today, my group and I will be presenting about tenses in English writing. Thus, the topic we have chosen is artificial intelligence. First of all, I will explain about what is tenses in English writing. In addition, there are three main types of tenses, which is past, present, and future. Each tenses has four forms. For example, simple tense, continuous tense, perfect tense, and perfect continuous tense.
I will talk about simple past tense. First of all, what is simple past tense? Simple past tense, it shows something that already completed. We need to change the verb to their past form. Simple past tense has its own structure, which is subject plus past verb plus object. Here are some examples. I watched a movie yesterday. Other than that, she studied for the exam last night. Moreover, I also found an example in the article related to the artificial intelligence, which is in February 2016, DeepMind researcher published a paper in Nature that announced that they done something remarkable.
Today, I would like to talk about past continuous tense. The definition is used to talk about an action that was in progress at specific time in the past. The structure is subject plus was plus were plus verb ing form present participle. The example is I was reading a book last night. Other example is she was cooking dinner when I arrived. The article I found at internet is by the early 2020 AI was learning to read, write, draw and adapt in ways the web never could. School began to experiment could and AI serve as a tutor for every child.
So now we will talk about past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is a verb form used to refer to a past action that occurred before another past action. So the structure are subject plus had plus past articles. Now we will look at the example. You can see here she had finished the test. So the subject is she and use had, and as the past particles are finished the test. So moving on to the articles about the AI. Man had misused the technology and used in destructive purpose. As you can see here, the subject is man plus had, and the rest are past particles, which is misuse the technology and use in destructive purpose.
To begin with, past perfect continuous tense is used to show an action that started before a particular time in the past and continue up to the time. The structure is subject plus had been plus verb plus ing and time frame. For example, she had been crying for half an hour when the power went off. From an AI article that I found is I'm lucky to have been involved with the PC revolutions and the internet revolution. From the article, the subject is I am lucky. To have been is had been plus verb involved.
Now, I will explain a little bit about simple present tense. Simple present tense express daily activities or repeated actions. It states facts or universal truths. verb stays in their best form, but with he, she, or it, we usually add s or es. Structure for simple present tense is subject plus base verb plus s or es for he, she, and it, plus object. For instance, I play football every weekend. Another example is she plays the guitar. Moreover, I found an example on the internet, which is artificial intelligence (AI) is one of the transformative technologies of our time.
Present continuous tense. The definition is describe action that are happening at the moment of speaking or are in progress during temporary period. The structure is subject plus am or is or are plus verb plus ing. The example is number 1, I am travelling to Germany. Number 2, the cat is sleeping. Number 3, we are playing football right now. The example I found at internet is the National Artificial Intelligence Action Plan, providing a clear governance structure on the technology is being finalized. The Dewan Rakyat was told.
So now let us look at present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is a verb form that combines the present tense and perfect aspect, typically used to describe a past action that has a present consequence or connection. And this is the structure of using present perfect tense. The structure are subject plus has or have plus past particle. So this is the example of present perfect tense. The example are I have finished the report. And as you can see here, the subject is I, and using have, and the past particles are finished the report. So here is my finding in the article about artificial intelligence. AI has been seen almost in all our life circles, and some of that may no longer be regarded as AI because it is so common in daily life that we are much used to it as optical character recognition or the Siri. And as you can see here, AI is the subject and use has, and the past particles are no longer be regarded as AI. So that is about the present perfect tense.
Talk about present perfect continuous tense. Basically, it's used to show an action that started in the past and still continuing until now. The structure is subject plus has or have plus been plus verb and ing and time frame. For example, I have been training handball for 3 years, and from the AI article that I've been found is I've been thinking a lot about how AI can reduce some of the world's inequalities. From this article, the subject is I, have plus been, and the verb plus ing is thinking.
Next is simple future tense. The definition of simple future tense is a verb tense used to talk about action that will happen in the future. The structure of simple future tense is subject plus will plus base form of the verb. For example, the company will launch a new AI project next week. I found an article which is, however, some experts and activists fear that AI will worsen water supply problems.
Next, future continuous tense. Future continuous tense is a verb tense used to describe an action that is was or will be in progress at a specific time in the future. The structure is subject plus will or shall plus be plus verb plus ing. The example is they will be working on a new AI project tomorrow morning. The article I found on the internet is how and on what timeline will be ready with necessary guidelines and guardrail as well as convincing evidence of positive impacts so that constituents can ethically and equitably implement this vision wisely.
So let's continue about future perfect tense. Future perfect tense is a verb tense used to describe an action that will be completed before a specific point in time in the future. And here is the structure of using future perfect tense. Subject plus will plus have plus past particle. And here is the example of using future perfect tense. They will have arrived by the time you get home. As you can see here, the subject is they using will have and past particle are arrive by the time you get home. And here is what I found in the article about artificial intelligence that use future perfect tense. The difference between human and birds will have blurred considerably. And as you can see here, the subject is humans and bots. And using will have, and also the past particles are blurred considerably.
Moving on about future perfect continuous tense. Simple word, these tenses is used to describe an action that will continue up until a point in the future. The structure is subject plus will or shall plus have been and verb plus ing. For example, by next month, I will have been working here for 5 years. From an AI article by 2040, AI will have been embedded in economic, political and cultural system of local and global society. From the article, AI is a subject, will plus have been.